Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Happy Woman Wednesday. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. So yesterday I just talked about my my cousin Derek Rivers. Just plays defensive end for the Youngstown State Penguins. They actually play this Saturday in the FCS championship game. Great news on him, man. Great news. He got an invite yesterday to the Senior Bowl. That's right. That's big. Right. Yeah, so he got an invite to the Senior Bowl, which is basically the showcase for the top players coming out of college football, the seniors obviously coming out in college football going into the NFL draft. So he had double-digit sacks this year at Youngstown State. And I'm kind of giving y'all updates on him. And I know a lot of y'all, like, I don't care about Derek Rivers. But, I mean, hell, it's my show, so we'll talk about it. So he had double-digit sacks this year for, I think, the third year out of four. Or maybe the last 2 years in a row. He's got his invite to the Senior Bowl, which is big. He's already got his invite to the Combine, which is big. Like he really could be. I think they got him projected right now as like a third or fourth rounder, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that a lot of scouts hadn't paid attention to him because he played at Youngstown State. But I think they got him like pegged out like at a third or fourth rounder right now. I could easily see him being somebody like a Khalil Mack. Like you didn't hear about Khalil Mack until, a month, 2 months before the draft. You remember that? Played at Buffalo, small school, made a lot of noise, had all of the attributes. Like from what I understand from talking to his pops, man, he's going to bench press like 225 at the Combine, like within like 30 times. He's going to run into 4.7s at 6'5", 255, 260 pounds, man. Tremendous athlete, man. Y'all pray for my little cousin, Derek Rivers. Yeah. Pray for him. That he can continue to do some big things, man, and go ahead and get that money. Let me read some messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com on this A Woman Wednesday from Thorny Switch. She says, Doug's cousin is Derrick Henry. No, not Derrick Henry. Derek Rivers, Youngstown State. Look him up. Derek Rivers. No relation to Derrick Henry. From Denise, Milk and Cookies X Squad. Oh, wait a minute. Let me click on Denise's profile pic here. Yeah, Denise bringing the milk and cookies. Yes, sir. Wow. Whew. She says, yeah, I got to go now. It's getting too hard for me to breathe now, Big L. Wait a minute. What happened with Big L? Look at Thorny Switch. Thorny Switch in the chat room on Spreaker.com on the Doug Stewart Show. And this is Woman Wednesday, so I make an attempt to try to read the women's post in the chat room as opposed to the dudes, the hard legs on Wednesday. One thing I'll say before I even read Thorny's message in the chat room, shouts out to the great Thorny Switch. We might even have Thorny on the show today. I don't know. I got to check and see if she was available. I tried to well, we'll get that straight. We might even have Thorny on later. But in the meantime, I'm happy to report that Thorny has changed her profile pic to, something that was more appropriate for the Doug Stewart Show chat room. The last couple of weeks, man, me and Thorny been going back and forth in the chat room. Thorny's been posting these pics on Woman Wednesday of dudes with towels rolled up, stuffed into their drawers. Like Thorny's like freaking Billie Jean King around here with the women movement and all of that type stuff. Or a less gay Ellen DeGeneres or something like that. So she had been posting these profile pics of a dude, and I think it's just one dude. I don't know if it's her ex-boyfriend or maybe her boyfriend now or somebody, but a dude had a towel rolled up, stuffed in his pants, just very offensive. And she changed it today to a crying meme of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Thank you, Thorny, for adhering to the rules of classiness. Thank you. Let me just say that first of all. So Thorny says, when is the Derek Rivers interview? Oh, we'll definitely have Cuz on the show, definitely, before the draft. I know immediately after this game, this coming weekend, he's got to go into full gear training mode where he gets ready for this combine. I think the combine is in March or something like that, but we will 100% have him on the show. No problem at all. You better believe that. Thank you, Thorny, for changing your profile pic, though. From Rough Buff, he says, I heard about Khalil Mack for 4 years, Doug, and University of Buffalo is not a small school. Wait a minute. This is coming from a guy named Rough Buff with a profile pic of the Buffalo Bills mascot. Ninja, of course you heard about Khalil Mack. You a Buffalo Bills, Buffalo College, apologist. That's funny. From Thorny Switch. Shout out to all the ladies on Woman Wednesday. Thank you, Thorny. You're in such a pleasant mood today. I love the pleasant Thorny. From Big L. What up, Big L? Let me look at Big L's little profile pic here, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Big L says, oh, no, Denise, you've been feeling bad for some days. This weather change gets a lot of people. Big L got some pictures of that'll work, Big L. That's acceptable. Your profile pic. Yeah. From Grego in the chat room on Spreaker.com, the resident New England Patriots apologist. He says, Grego says there are a lot of people in this country that don't think Brady was actually cheating and will go against Goodell 47th. and I said this a couple of days ago, there's almost this sentiment out there that, a lot of people didn't feel like Brady got the appropriate, reprimand from the league. Like what happened to him in the 4 games was too much. A lot of media people that I've seen on TV and read in print feel like the Tom Brady was done wrong or whatever. And so there's going to be kind of like a backlash. There's almost like a feeling that there's going to be backlash in the voting for the MVP to vote for Tom Brady to spite Roger Goodell in the NFL. I think that's kind of in play as well. I hope that's not the case because you know good and well Brady had them damn balls deflated, trying to get a competitive edge. You know it. From Snellville, I think Tom Brady can slap a female and they'll still vote for that dude for the MVP. I agree. I mean, it's almost like the Donald Trump effect. Like, he can't do any wrong. Same thing with the Patriots. Same thing with Belichick. Like, I almost think that whenever you talk about the Patriots and the success that they've had under Bill Belichick, like every conversation, you know how whenever an athlete gets in trouble, and it could have happened 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, whenever there's an in-depth conversation about said athlete, they always bring up that negative thing that happened 5 years ago. Like, I almost feel like whenever you talk about the New England Patriots, whenever you're talking about something positive, you have to always kind of like denote that the Patriots have been fined almost $2 million because of cheating. Like, you should always bring that up, but they never bring that up. Never. Now, listen, I'm not saying that the Patriots aren't a great team. I'm not saying that the Patriots haven't done, probably some of the most miraculous work on that football field, for a long term, more so than any other team in NFL history. What I'm saying is part of that conversation should always be about the fact that they have been cheating bastards. That's all I'm saying. That should always be part of the conversation. And sadly, because of biases, and I've told you for many, many years, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, ESPN is the straw that stirs the drink. ESPN is in Bristol, Connecticut, which is right between New York and Boston, Massachusetts, New England Patriots. And so a lot of times, man, the biases that are inherent in a lot of their employees, the people that live in that area that got a job at ESPN, they manifest themselves in the reporting. I'm telling you, there's no quantitative measures out there that you can prove that, but I'm telling you that that's the case. Just keep it real. If you're going to talk about Brady, you're going to talk about the Patriots, talk about the fact that they have been caught, convicted of cheating, not once, not twice, but several times. And that's real. Back in 3 minutes.
Kids rock the war, cliques got divorced. Ordinary rappers thinking it's not a